As a developer, when he spent like $12 billion on projects,
it has broken all the previous records. One of the most diplomatically safe countries. There is more money in Dubai rather than their own country.
Yeah.
Everybody who has not seen Dubai, they are fascinated. It's always a game of a supply and demand. All these people who are living there love it. Dubai is like...
it's a heaven. First of all, the safest place here is Dubai.
The safest, yeah?
Exactly. Like you can put your money and you are sure that if you didn't get your apartment, you will get the money back. We have a private pool, not inside the 2-bedroom as everyone is selling. No, we have a private pool inside the studio. Like you'll be having a private pool inside the studio, 1-bedroom and the 2-bedroom as well. Plus, and I'm giving you a really good plan. Like you have an 8 years payment plan.
That is amazing. I have been seeing this architecture that these projects are giving, and it's just fascinating, you know. Even if you come today here in the sales gallery and you see the models here, all of the projects have their own designs with amazing pools in the front, and I'm just honestly visualizing how would it look, you know, when the building is up there with all the pools, small pools in the front, you know.
Definitely.
It's amazing.
Especially if you have such amazing view like Burj Khalifa. Like it will make a really big difference to your balcony.
Yeah, that's another point, because one of the best and one of the most important thing that a developer does is choosing locations. And Samana, I think, has been choosing amazing locations. All the locations that has used to grow, you know, they are just getting into them.
That's what I was going to say actually. Like we are choosing the places that the client can make a capital appreciation.
Right. So I think the founder is kind of a visionary. He knew what areas are going to come up.
Definitely. Like for example, did you see JVC? Like they used to sell by 500k.
Yeah.
For now, you will never find something with 500k. Never ever.
Exactly. And that has been, by the way, the favorite areas for Pakistanis.
Exactly.
You know, I think the whole half of, I think 70% of the JVC should be bought by Pakistanis.
Even like for us, even we have like a 3 or 4 towers over there.
Right.
And it's sold out. As a developer, when he spent like $12 billion on projects, he's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
And it goes like this.
And then they are launching another project as well. Then another project, which is amazing, because I think this confidence in the market of Dubai has really shown the world that this was always the market and it is the market for future.
You will see the market is going crazy on 2024.
You know, I just don't understand, like now, because I travel different parts of the world, and wherever I go, and whenever I tell them, yo, I'm also living in Dubai and I'm also selling Dubai, and they are always fascinated. Everybody who has not seen Dubai, they are fascinated. I don't know. You know, I think I have not seen the world, of course.
Yeah.
So I don't know in comparison, but trust me, like I have talked to people who come from different parts of the world, and even if they're coming from the United States, or they're coming from the UK, or from the Europe, or from any developed nations that we used to imagine and, you know, dream about.
Yeah.
They are like, oh, you come from Dubai? Dubai is like, oh, Dubai is like...
It's a heaven.
And this is incredible how Dubai in 60 years, Hajar, has just, you know, topped the chart of the best city in the world.
So basically, like, first of all, the safest place here is Dubai.
The safest, yeah?
Exactly. Like you can put your money and you are sure that if you didn't get your apartment, you will get the money back.
Right. How do we ensure that, by the way? I want the audience to know.
You put your money in an escrow account, which is like you give it to the country itself. You don't give it, to the government itself. You don't give it to Samana or Emar or whatever. You give it to escrow account, so that makes it safe.
And there were some developers who took the money, never delivered the project or something like that. But now, as Dubai government is so, I think, not just with this development in real estate sector, they are like completely active mode with everything that goes in wrong in Dubai, you know, and that is what we see on the social media, right? Even if there is some water, there's that, etc., they just take that action like nobody else. What do you think? Because there is a big question. You know, people know, but you know, there is something that we call as too good to be true. Now, the problem with Dubai is not that it's true or not true. The problem is that people are still, because people are people, you know, and negativity is what is getting sold. And sometimes when I talk to some investors and some people, some clients, they are like, Dubai is going too good to be true.
No,
right?
it's
And
too good and true, actually.
so they are afraid, why is Dubai so happening? Why is it going so well? Why are the property prices are just going up and everybody is enjoying the benefits of it? Why is everybody enjoying the benefits of the lifestyle? Something can go wrong. Something will go wrong.
I will ask you something. If you are safe in just like any place, if you are safe, you will work with love. You will be loving what you are doing, actually, because you are safe only. So it's the same thing happening in Dubai. If you are safe, you will love the country and you will give more. That's the point. That's why it's going so fast.
And that's a very major difference, actually, because whenever I talk to someone who's living in Dubai, has been living here, has their family, job, even jobs, and when you talk to them, they're like, oh, Dubai is wonderful. We are living an amazing life. We are also saving some money and this and that. Everybody's happy here originally, and that's what. See, if you give a community, a society, true love for their own community, and that's what you see on the social media. If there is some garbage on the street, somebody would come and pick. If there is an accident, somebody would come and help. And this is how everybody's treating it as my own country.
By love. As I told
by love.
you. Exactly.
That is I think that should be the mission for any country, actually, to make their people start loving their own country, and that will eliminate, I think, all the problems from its roots.
This is true. Yeah.
And also because, see, I would not name, but I do visit to different countries, and some of these countries, when I go there, for me it seems like heaven because they're so beautiful,
Yeah.
But when I talk to their people,
they're not happy.
They're not happy. And I honestly tell them sometimes, I'm like...
I will ask you a question. These countries that you are talking about, they have safety over there?
They have.
Same as Dubai?
Honestly, not same, but I would say not even that far. Like you as a girl can roam around there at 4 a.m. also. If you leave something, maybe, yeah, I'm not talking about the tourist areas, I'm not talking about the taxi guys, but I mean... not that safe, but still, like nobody's gonna come and rob you with a gun or something.
Yeah,
not like that.
Can you leave your car open, or you can leave your home
No,
open?
not really. That's not the concept.
I never close my car. I never close my house.
Exactly. In Dubai. Dubai is like, they have set a different kind of a benchmark.
That's why they are not happy. I told you, if you find safety,
yeah,
you will be really happy.
Yeah, because a basic human, I think, they need what do they need? They need safety, they need security,
Exactly.
they need, a good lifestyle,
Gaining money
easiness,
is the most
technologically
important
safe.
thing.
Yeah?
Gaining money is the most important thing.
Gaining money. Everybody's running after money for
Exactly.
sure, and Dubai
is money.
Dubai is money, and Dubai has literally attracted, I think, the whole Western world, because even they realize that there is more money in Dubai rather than their own
Exactly,
countries, and it's amazing, actually. But what do you think is going to be the future, Hajar? Because that's where the question lies now. A lot of people are like, oh, it has been going so well since last 5 years, 6 years. After the COVID, it has just been rising trend. But will it burst today?
See, for what we see, like from now till the next 3 years, we will go more up.
That's what you see.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you want to explain any reasons why you think that way?
See, for the last 5 years, there was a corona before 5 years, right?
Yeah.
How much was the prices over? Like, when was corona there? Like
the prices of an apartment?
Yeah.
I think at that time, I think even if you can get a studio in 300,000, 400,000 also.
No.
No?
You will get a studio by 200K in JVC.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
You get a studio in Dubai land by 150.
But that's what is scaring people, because now in JVC you get a studio starting from around 750, 700, 800, 1,000 dirhams.
Yeah.
And people are like, now this price has, touched its
No,
ceiling.
not yet. We didn't touch it yet. Yeah.
Because I always explain it to people, because I am an economist by profession. So I always tell them that understand how pricing works, understand how market bursts, economies burst, It's always a game of a supply and demand, And as you just said, see, if you have the demand and if that demand is organic, If the
Exactly.
people who are living in this country are happy and they want to live here, they want to invest here, they want to buy more homes here, they
Definitely.
want to do more activity here, more business here, this is what you call as organic demand. Right
Definitely.
now, all these people who are living, they love it. Now the people who are seeing it from a different far point from other countries, they are also seeing, oh man, this is such amazing, no tax, so much security, so much easiness, so much technologically advancement, this, that, etc. And now they are also wanting to put their money. Then they decide to not just put their money, but then they say, oh, we have gotten the golden visa, let's now move the family. That's what makes an economy, GDP, I think, organically demanded, and organically that's how it grows.
This is right.
So the prices or the market or the real estate or the economy cannot just burst like that if you have an organic demand in place. And this is what when we were in 2023, I'm sure you must be hearing it all the time. The best year, the best year, the best year, the best year. 2024, it will burst.
Yeah.
Then we are looking at,
Look at 2024 right now.
I think all developers, even you can go to DXB Interact, DLD website, I think it has broken all the previous records now.
Yes.
In these
this
two
is
quarters.
true.
In these 2 quarters. That's just amazing, And I think what the world is not realizing, Hajir, is that the world is going in a very bad shape right now. Trust me, people in Dubai, they are living in a bubble.
Really?
They don't really understand what's going around the world. Trust me, they are very happy there. But I would advise you to travel to different countries, and people are actually battling with a lot of inflation somewhere. People are also battling with a lot of unemployment, recession.
There is a lot of places like this.
The whole world is suffering on that, by the way. The whole world. Name me what is not suffering actually. Because the whole Europe, the whole UK, the whole US, I think all the big economies are suffering, and this is what we need to understand, that the world is on a big shift. The superpowers are gonna shift. The war is going to happen. Things are like, people are very, very afraid in other countries, and that is another reason actually why people are more and will be more inclined over the years to invest in Dubai.
Exactly.
Because Dubai, I think, is also one of the most diplomatically safe country. Right?
Yes.
So I think, people who are still thinking, should they invest in Dubai? Because, there are still so many people
Scared.
they will always be scared, But I would really advise them, I always tell them, just come as a tourist, spend a month.
That's it.
And then you will decide yourself what's going on, because you will talk to 20 people, and all of these 20 people will tell you good things, and you'll be like, are you paid from the Dubai government? And then you will realize none of them are paid, by the way. But everybody is posting on their social media, I live in the best country.
Because it's really a best country if it's safe, and if I'm an investor and I'm investing in an apartment and I'm getting an amazing return of investment.
Yeah.
Why I will stop myself investing more and gain more money?
It's true.
Unless it's safe.
That's
and
true.
I'm 100%. If I didn't get profit from it, at least I will not lose my money. I will get it back.
I remember when we were growing up, even my own uncles, there were different people, anybody who would go to Dubai, they did not had a purpose to stay in Dubai. Their purpose was always used to be that we will go to Dubai, and then we will try to go to US or Canada or UK or Europe or something. So this is going to be a transit. Today that statement has completely changed. I have not heard from even one person who is still saying, I want to go to the UK. Because the whole UK is coming
You see,
here.
exactly.
They're liquidating.
This is really true. Like, even my friends, like when they come, they use Dubai like as a transit, and they travel somewhere else.
Exactly.
Some of them actually they stayed here.
Exactly.
And they live here.
That also brings us to these people, because see, of course, yes, there are a lot of people, especially when I talk about Pakistanis, there are families who have been investing there. It's their second or third generation who has been investing, living, or just liking Dubai much, or doing business here. Okay, but then there are still a lot of people who have recently started thinking, because I don't want to say it on the camera, but what Pakistan is going through, we never thought it would go through before.
Sorry.
So all the big businessmen, industrialists, middle tier, who are working in jobs, everybody from A to Z is worried right now. People who had 100 crores, now it is 70 crores. That much devaluation has happened over years. People who were big businessmen, they are like, we are closing one of our, half of our factory. People who were in the employment, in the job sector, they are like, oh, all the startups are getting off. All the multinational companies are going back, things are really worse. And now I think, and this is why I'm doing these discussions so often, is because I think this time was never there, but this is the most important time when people are actually in a very difficult position and they really want to they want to make some step out. They want to do something to either secure their money or secure their family or secure their lifestyle, I'm sure you have heard, I know you are not from Pakistan, but you're from Egypt, and I think but Pakistan, I'm sure you must have been listening that you cannot even keep your phone outside in Pakistan because someone will come with a gun and they will steal your phone, like that. So imagine if people are struggling for their life, safety, their money is decreasing, and people who are middle class, they are like, we have spent 60 years in a job, in a big position, in a good corporate company, but we have not been able to save even enough money to make our own house, And this is what is bringing me to the fact that Dubai is welcoming not just the rich. I think Dubai is just welcoming everyone. Anyone and everyone who wants to strive and make a better living.
Exactly.
Correct? And I'm so glad that even the developers, even the market, not just the government is giving all the facilities by giving you freelancer visa, this visa, that visa, easiness, etc. But even the businessmen here, like these developers, they're like, oh, you cannot afford the big payments. It's okay. Let me give you a payment plan that you cannot reject. That is there to fit in your pocket. And that is the reason why I came to Samana.
Like if you are paying 3,000 per month or like 6,000 per month, you cannot afford for this 6,000. If you live in Dubai, I'm 100% sure that you can afford for 6,000 to pay it every month easily. And you have your own apartment.
Yeah, for sure.
With an amazing location.
I think all of my friends, I will talk about my friends only. Let's not talk about people who were wealthy from their fathers,
Yeah.
My friends who we graduated together and they started living in Dubai. They did a job here. All of them, trust me, all of them either own 1, 2 or 3 properties. From scratch. They saved, they started investing, they started putting up some money, and they now today own at least 1, 2 properties.
So easy to do it here in Dubai.
And they're happy, because they're driving an amazing car. I know that is on mortgage, but
still.
So easy. Nobody in the world gives you that easiness, that easiness of mortgages, etc. and all, which is amazing. But Hajar, tell me about, we will get into the Samana development and all, but tell me how we can help these people in terms of these payments. What can you offer us?
Okay, so basically, like there is too many payments plan in Dubai. Of course, you know something like this. You work in real estate and you know this. But Samana YD are like top 5 in UAE because of the easy payment plan that we give to the client.
Okay.
So basically the client is paying only 20% from the price. Okay, and then monthly, there is a monthly installment by 1% only.
Okay. So you have to pay like 24%?
Yeah,
down
that's
payment?
The 4% DLD.
20% and plus 4%. So
yes.
24% is something that you have to pay
Down
as
payment.
a down payment. Okay.
Exactly. And then you will start with the developer 1% monthly.
Okay.
Till the handover.
Okay.
On the handover, you still have 5 years more post handover to pay 0.5%.
Okay. So now either you are living in your property,
yeah,
and you're paying that 0.5% every month.
Or I rent it
while
out.
living. Or I am renting it out, I am earning, and the same earning I am giving it to the developer, so
but
that
you are gaining money as well.
Exactly. Okay. So what we are telling is that Until completion, we are paying 70%?
Yeah.
Okay, so 30% is coming from the market
Post-handover.
actually, kind of.
Exactly.
You can put it that way, right?
Definitely.
That
Like you are
30% you
paying
never
on.
paid
Yes, exactly.
of your property. So
Yeah.
you got a discount of 30%.
This is the point of Samana.
Right, okay. So that is amazing. But why are these developers giving so amazing payment plans? Because they are not getting sold?
No, definitely no. We will not put 12 billion in such a project.
Because I am a client right now in front of you, okay? So this is what I'm going to say.
No, no. Actually, like, okay, so we make it easy even for people who is not affording to buy like 12 million villas and 26 million villas. Like, if you want to buy an apartment, get on a capital appreciation with a good payment plan. We are not same as any developer. Like, we
Right.
are trying not to let the client enter the bank.
Okay.
We are the bank. We are not taking interest from
That's
you.
a very important point, yeah. So we are the bank how? Because
We are not taking an interest from you, but we are giving you the payment plan,
okay,
which
so
is
you're
8
giving me an
years.
installment plan
Yes.
without interest.
Definitely.
Okay. Now this is such an important point for Pakistani especially because in the world how it happens in the US, in any part of the world, how do you make a home? How do you invest? Actually, every person takes a loan from the bank. Now for Pakistanis, and
Yeah.
of course because we are Muslims also, we don't like interest.
It's riba. Yeah.
Right? So we don't like it. And this is the reason why in Pakistan, this concept of taking a mortgage is extremely weak.
Yeah.
Which should be weak,
And the
but it is
interest
extremely
is,
weak because they don't want to pay interest. Now, even if they look that they can never in their life, today the scenario in Pakistan is, trust me, you can never build a house in your life if you start from scratch, no matter you do a business or a job. It's next to
hard.
impossible.
Oh,
Almost next to impossible. Okay, and that's what people are so worried about, because how the people work. They are always like, what we say it in Urdu is roti kapda makan, like something to eat,
yeah.
something to wear, and something that shelters us.
Yeah.
Right, but this is not there, so people are afraid. So that's the point. But I think in Dubai, and it's the only country, I think, because even today, if you go to the US, everybody would take a mortgage to build a property or investment. Everybody has done that.
And everyone over there.
Muslim, non-Muslim doesn't matter.
Yeah, and they are paying tax as well.
Yeah. So in that regard, they forget. They are like, we will say Allah. We also had to invest. So
Yeah.
and we needed shelter, so it's okay. But to be honest, like Dubai is this is a very important point for people who don't believe in interest, okay, who don't want to take interest. Dubai is the market then for you,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to do something which you don't like also, and you are still getting an installment plan.
Exactly.
And you can live and pay the installment, you can rent it out and pay the installments without any interest. That is amazing, I think.
This is the idea of Samana, not letting the client entering the bank.
Right.
Like
right.
we are the bank without any interest.
Okay. Now let's talk about a little of the project, because trust
Yeah.
me, when we are talking all of this, everybody who's listening to us right now is thinking, oh, this is too good to be true. There must be some black point.
No, but I told
That's
you
what
it's
they're
too
thinking
good
right
and
now.
It's true and good, both of them. So, okay.
So is it not getting sold? Is it a low quality? Is what is happening here?
No, if it's a low quality, I will never put a pool inside the apartment.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want people to understand. Come and see these projects. You will never see these projects anywhere in the world. Of course, I've seen a lot of infrastructure around the world. This is my job, okay? But even I would say the lowest of developers in Dubai, trust me, go see their architecture in Dubai. And that's what Dubai is famous for, I
Yeah.
think even I've seen, one time I was in Dubai, and I was seeing this big bus of Europeans, looking at Dubai like,
Yeah.
and I was like shocked, because even the small developers here are developing amazing quality, I think.
They are.
And the architecture is amazing. All the buildings have their own fascinating architecture, look, and all of that. But Samana, and this is the reason why we are sitting here, has been incredible, I think.
It is.
Pretty different.
Yeah, as I told you, like you will never deliver like such a bad quality, and I'm giving you a swimming pool. How the apartment will carry this swimming pool? They must,
Exactly.
all of them will fall down if it's a bad quality.
Yes, and Samana, I think, has already delivered to prove their quality.
Exactly.
Right.
And we already delivered too many projects, some of them in Arjan and some of them in Studio City.
Okay.
And right now we have like next to, let's say 15 minutes away from Burj Khalifa, we have a project over there in Dubai Land.
Right.
Having an amazing facilities, like two facilities, like one indoor and one outdoor. Cinema outdoor, bowling inside the building, and you have paddle and basketball inside the building as well. Plus you have your private pool. And above all this, you are paying me only 0.5 after the handing over.